Yes! Got him! Got him! Woo! Oh, it's got a bit of go, this one. What is this? This might be a tuna. Well, this can't be a mackerel. Holy dooly! We've hooked a live one here, guys. It's true. Wow, this thing is really motoring. Well, probably a good time to welcome you guys to another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. I've got absolutely no idea what we've hooked at the moment. Oh, but it's motoring. I think it's got to be some kind of tuna. You would think, but geez, he's played up. Have a go there. Got to try and work on getting some line back on this guy. Still going. We're out in Moreton Bay today, guys. Trying to chase a few school mackerel off the beacons, and I'm very, very sure this isn't one. This potentially Spanish, but more than likely a tuna. And you're joining us for part 2 of the Salty Captain boat and 4-wheel drive kit test out. We did the 4-wheel drive last week with a good old-fashioned Taylor session down the beach, and I thought, well, might be time to get the boat dirty and give the boat wash a go. Oh, I'd love to get a look at this guy. I'd even more so love it to be a it's doing the tuna bumps. I'd love it to be a long tail, not a mac tuna. We're going around the boat. There's a bit of colour. Well, let's get an ID. It's a mac tuna. Not as fun. Well, the same amount of fun, just not as good eating in my opinion. Some people reckon the old mac tunas go okay. I personally probably haven't given them the time of day they deserve. I'll tell you what, didn't he take some line on that first run? Righto, mister. Oh, that's why he went. Have we got the size of him? Sorry, it's a bit crooked. Let's see if we can straighten that up for you. No wonder he went. That is a barrel of a mac tuna. I don't need him for anything, so I'm gonna pop these hooks out and get him straight back. Hooks out. See you, mate. And away he goes. Well, that's a little line burner to start the session. Hopefully we can find a few schoolies now. It's true. Whew, it's a hot day. It's a hot day. So a bit of a backstory on today, guys. It's about lunchtime now. I've already had all the pelagic gear out. I've been for a trial this morning for absolutely donuts. so I thought I'd come back into the bay and see if I couldn't drum up a feed in here. Now that was my first pole. Not the desired species, but it's a good sign because it means there's bait in the area. The mac tuna wouldn't be there for nothing. So let's go back and see if we can't get stuck into a schoolie. $30-gram twisty, rigged and ready. Let's try that again. Oh, there we go. What do we got here? Oh no. No. No, we dropped him. Yes. Yeah. Got him. Whoa. I think we might have another tuna here. Just get out of the way of that pole. Oh no, we got a schoolie. He's hooked in the sides and he's got mates. I'm gonna have to try and gaff this guy. He's not a very good lift candidate. Oh yes, this is what we came for. Now I saw another one follow him up. Usually when you hook these guys in the mouth, I just go for the big swing in, because they are the hook pull specialists, but I don't think that's going to work in this situation. So oh, I had him. Come on, mister. Come on, mate. Come on, mate, hang in there. Hang in there. We got one! Yes! Well, they are playing hard to get today. This is the fun part. Once they get in the boat, they make an absolute mess. He's not a bad one either. And the best part is I saw he had friends down there. There we go. School mackerel number 1 is in the bag. That was a bit of a slug change there. I thought I'd go something a little bit smaller because I had a couple of hits, but nothing really crazy on the twisty, the old faithful twisty. This is still 30 grams, but a smaller presentation. Anyway, we finally got an eater. Might just be a chip away day where we just have to work for him. But this guy had a mate with him, so I'm going to go back and see if I can't get him. Now there's the reason why I thought this would be a good test for the Salty Captain Boat Wash. Have a go at the mess these guys make every time. There's no way of going fishing for schoolies without making a mess. It just doesn't work. Okay, lure's out. And we will definitely be keeping a feed of these guys. Oh, stay there, mate. Righto. Brain spiked, bled. And into the ice for you, my friend. Might slide him down the side here so he gets maximum contact. There we go. One on the board. Now you may think I'm cheating, giving it a flush with a deck wash, but anyone who's had a glass boat will know dried blood is pretty well permanent blood. And don't you worry, there's going to be plenty of mess to clean up if we get into a few more. Let's see if we can't find another one. I'd like 5. 3's a good feed, 5's a better feed. Come Where's your mates? I saw him. He needs to be hungry too. Yes! Yes! I think I got him in the tail though. Come on, mate. We want to see you. We want to see you. Oh no, he's in the head. Righto, the Sammy lift. Yeah! Jeez, it's been a grind, but that's number 2. One more, we'll call it a feed. Whew! Jeez, I've dropped another one, had some hits, and good to get this one in the boat, I can tell you that much. Oops. Well, I think it's pretty safe to say they're not really thick in numbers yet, but we're chipping away. We've got 2 for the feed now, 1 more, and I think we'll call it a big win. After the day we've had, stoked that we've put something on the board. 1 more, and we'll call it par for the course. But that's a better size one too. He gave a good account of himself. Nice bit of blue water and bait on this pole, so hopefully he's got a few friends there. Anyway, let's dispatch him and get him 1 more. Got a hook up there, guys. Wow. Nice little schoolie. I said we wanted 3. Whoa! Come on, mate. Oh no, number 3. Just pulled the hooks on it. Oh, we wanted that guy. Oh, you're kidding. I was just getting ready to have a lift. What a bugger. What a bugger. Quickly see if he's got any mates there. Come on. 1 more. 1 more. Yes! Got 1. Come on. What have we got? A live bait. Thought we were on then, but it was whatever that is. I think it's a cow and young or something. Looks like it would swim well for mackerel though. Well guys, that's all she wrote. I gave it a red hot nudge getting another one. I got 1 hit in the 2 hours that I stayed out to try and get number 3 on the board. Just wasn't meant to be. And we've just ticked over hour 13 being on the water. So I think it's pretty safe to say that we're gonna call it here, head home, and have to be happy with the 2 that we got. Could have gone the other way, that's for sure. I think we might have a little cheeky cook up though. Show you a nice little way to sorry, I'm just about to get run over by this guy. Home time. Yeah! As long as this isn't a tuna, I'll be happy. Righto, here we go. Oh no. Mac tuna hooked in the back. That's not fun. How's this? Miniature Spano. Didn't even know I had it on. See if we can get it off. He's a bit aggressive. See you, mate. 13 hours for 2 eaters and a bit of bycatch. Tell you what, we're probably pretty lucky to get those in the end, and we blew a few chances, but you get that on the big jobs. Fishy hands, but here's two. Here's two. Having a tough day in the water, but grinding it out and coming home with a feed anyway. Cheers, guys. Plus, it's about 1,000,000 degrees today and blowing a gale, so this one at the filling table is going to be much, much appreciated. The old humble schoolie, fantastic eating, nice white flesh. Heap of return from these guys too. Small head, big bodies, big fillets. You can even eat the rack, which I'll show you shortly. And the head, great crab bait. Let's get into it. Fillets are off and the rack should look something like this when you're done with it. Heads off, cut the guts out, bit of salt and pepper straight on the barbecue. These are delightful. It's a little piece of meat between every little frond of the backbone there. And it's just a little added bonus you get with the school mackerel. Or if you don't want to do that, just fold it up and put it with the head, and you can chuck that in the crab pot as well. The head, try and keep it all intact. Straight in the bait pocket, and hopefully some sand crabs go. That smells pretty bloody good. Righto, let's go inside. I'll show you one of my all-time summer favourites. I'm going to call it summer ceviche. Finally chop up some skinless school mackerel. Any pelagic works, so it's really good on pelagic. Mackerel, wahoo, marlin if you get a dead one. Anything, dolphin fish, all that sort of stuff works absolutely beautiful. Cut it up nice and small, like so. Then add in some finely chopped mango, which is why it's summer ceviche, because you can only get your mangoes in summer. Finely chopped red onion, get that in there. Now this is a cool little one. Chef Julian showed me this trick. Kefir lime leaves. Dice them up nice and small. On the top, lime juice. Fair whack of that. Get in there. A little splash of olive oil. Just to lube it up. Pinch of sea salt. And another secret ingredient, bit of palm sugar. Like I said, this is a sweet, not a savoury ceviche. Just use a little grater and grate a bit over the top. Our bowl looks like that, and give it a big mix through. Now, you want the lime to touch everything so it can start doing its thing. Now this is one that I've even had just a bowl full straight up and down like this for brekkie. I love it. I reckon that's the best thing since sliced bread. One word of advice, try and mix nice and gently. You don't want to smash your fish up, and you also don't want to mash your mango too much. You won't be able to see that, but the fish is starting to go white from the lime juice. And of course, you can just get straight into that with a spoon now, like I've done. Awesome, or good old fashioned corn chip. Bon appetit, guys. Yeah, that is dead set the taste of summer. There you have it, guys. Sammy Summer Ceviche. Make sure you give this one a try next time you get some fresh fish. Trust me, you won't be disappointed. It is an absolute cracker. Bon appetit. Righto team, now this is the part of the fishing trip that no one really looks forward to, cleaning the boat after you get home. So we're going to try and make it as painless as possible. Obviously we're testing the boat side of the boat and four-wheel drive kit by Salty Captain. A few tools that you would have seen in the four-wheel drive wash. Going to be using the brush, the hand mitt, and of course the musket. And we're going to power through this thing and get it sparkling again. The only addition I will use is a stiff bristle broom for the floor. These are just about the only thing that get between all the little notches and get all the crud out. So we're going to use the salt wash detergent for all the outside, and then obviously engine flush for through the motor. Pretty self-explanatory. Let's get to work. Here's a quick look at the state of the tub. Plenty of salt and crap on there. Inside, she's pretty dirty. Engine, plenty of salt on that. And here's a prime example. Try as you might to keep all the blood off, there's still a heap there. Quick engine flush and we're done. And that is all there is to it. No more salty residue, all the blood and crap on the floor, all gone. Boat is ready to go back on the showroom floor. Or at least stay under the boat port until you decide to go get it dirty again in 2 days' time. At least the cleanup was quick and easy. Let's go inside. That is all we've got time for this week, guys. Really hope you enjoyed the episode. Of course, a massive shout out goes to the legends at Salty Captain for collaborating with me on this video and last week's video. You can find their full range of gear at BCF. Make sure you get behind it, a great Aussie company. Of course, if you'd like any more information on the fishing gear I used, you can find it all at wilsonfishing.com. And if you'd like to support the channel yourself, head over to my website, sammyhitzkefishing.com, and grab yourself some merch. Heaps of stuff there. See if there's anything that tickles your fancy. Thanks very much for tuning in, guys. Hope you're getting stuck into a few fish yourself, and I'll catch you next week for another Sammy Hitzke fishing adventure. Cheers.